Hey team, I'm so excited. I am off to float today. If you haven't heard of float, it's basically like you go into a little room, have a shower, and then hop into a little pod of water and you float for an hour. It starts off with about 10 minutes of meditation music to kind of get you into it, and then it goes silent, and then at the end there's another 10 minutes of music to wake you up. So I'm really excited and I want to take you guys along on the journey. So follow along and let's go. Alright, so I've made it back from float. What an experience. It was, what can I tell you about it? Okay, so first of all you hop in the water and the music is playing for 10 minutes. And that kind of like helps you to sink in and just kind of get calm and ready. I laid in there with the lid open for a little bit first just to kind of see how comfortable I was, and I had the lights on. And then I decided to close down the lid. I closed that down and the music continued on for a little bit. I had the lights on, and kind of maybe a couple of minutes before the music stopped I decided to turn the lights off and just allow myself to be in the black. And it's really interesting when you're just floating there. It kind of also, it's interesting how it feels like you are floating in the ocean or something, and like it's kind of like feels like there's waves every now and again and you move, and yeah, the feeling is just, it just feels like you're in the water, really, in the ocean water. But yeah, I kind of just like laid there with my hands out like a T like this, my arms like that, and that really helped me to relax a bit through my shoulders. And they have like a little head ring thing that you stick your head in, and it helps you to relax through your neck and your shoulders a bit more, and that really made a difference to being able to relax through that area. And I just kind of focused on my breath and just allowed what happened to happen. And I just ended up getting so relaxed. I feel like I might have snored at one point, but I'm not entirely certain. And yeah. What else can I tell you? At the end, like, I just kind of noticed a lot about what was going through my mind. So I realized that I focus on the time a lot. I'm like, is it going to be time to get out? Like, I'm focused on, will I wake up when the music starts? Will I do this? Will I do that? So I focus on the time a lot. But yeah, it was still really relaxing. After about halfway through with my arms up like this, my left shoulder was feeling it, so I brought them down and just kind of rested them beside me for a while. Kind of found I didn't really like that, so then I put them on my belly, and that just felt incredible. I kind of raised them up a little bit into my heart, I think, and it just felt really peaceful and relaxing and nice. So I laid there like that for till the end of it, and then the music started and brought me out of it. When I hopped out, I obviously had kept the lights off, and I just had the sensor light, so that it just felt quite nice to awaken back into that space. Afterwards, I felt so relaxed and almost kind of relaxed in the body, but really energized in the mind. So I had a really shit sleep last night, and then just having that relaxing time again helped me feel a bit energized and refreshed. I felt so refreshed at the end. So highly recommend going to float if you feel like there's something you'd be into. I know a lot of people get a little bit concerned about the claustrophobia side of things, being in a small pod. The thing is, you don't actually have to close the lid if you don't want to. I think I had maybe 1 or 2 moments of like, can I breathe in this like enclosed area? But it was just like very fleeting thoughts, and it was fine. So yeah, I think it's really relaxing and definitely worth a try if you want to give it a go. See you later. Alrighty, so it is the day after my float session, and I just wanted to come back on here and tell you guys a little bit more, because I've been thinking about overnight some other bits that kind of came up for me. So when you're floating there, right, and you first turn the lights off and it is completely dark and you're just floating and you kind of like settling in, so you're kind of moving slightly side to side, and it just feels so incredibly amazing because it's dark and it's almost like you're under this night sky and you're just being there, present in the moment. That feeling, there's nothing quite like it, and I know that it's something that I'm going to be doing again because it was just so incredible. What else came up for me? I tell you what, it really got me through the night last night because it gave me a little bit of energy, because I was so relaxed in my body and my mind felt so energized afterwards. I was able to get through the night, because usually I'm the kind of person that goes to bed at like 8 o'clock at night because I get up at 4 in the morning and have a whole morning ritual. But the night before I hadn't slept very well and I was really tired. So to be able to go and do float was really just like great, because it just woke me up and I just felt so much more energized and better, and I was able to get through the night last night because we went out for tea. So yeah, it was great. I also just feel like it was just so great to be in the present moment, to tune in with the breath and just really enjoy being there floating. There's nothing quite like it, and it's really hard to tell you about the experience because I think it's something you need to experience for yourself. Also because everybody experiences it so differently, right? But it's really incredible and I do highly recommend it. Yeah, I can't wait to do it again because I just think there's nothing really like that experience of just laying there floating in the dark. Yeah, anyway, that is all. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe, share. I'm hoping to share more of this kind of thing with you guys when I learn and do things that help my well-being, because that's what this channel is all about, right? Sharing things that may help you feel well, and whether this is something you try or not, that's completely up to you, but I do highly recommend it. I think it's great. So yeah, have a good one, guys. See you tomorrow. See you another day.